Hey guys, so we did show you how to submit a green sheet on the seller side. This is the same thing but for a buyer. So this is actually the house that we are buying. So I'm in my green sheet and right underneath the loop name, I'm going to click View Details. Oh, if I can get used to Kelsey's computer. So View Details and either Submit to Green Sheet up here in the top right. If some of you don't have it there, it could just be your version of your browser on your computer. It will always be down here at the bottom, so Submit to Green Sheet. This will open up Green Sheet in a new tab. And by doing your green sheet this way, again, it just auto-fills some of this information out of Dotloop and into green sheet. That just helps ensure that there's a less likelihood of errors, either typos or anything like that. Just for consistency's sake, that helps. So let's go into this part of it. I'll grab the MLS number in a minute, but the title company, we are closing at Tall City Title. Oh, Bailey at tallcitytitle.com. The company is Tall City Title. It is residential. The contract date, I think it was, well, let's go back into the loop and look at it because I'm honestly not sure. That's what's nice about Dotloop opening up in a new tab, green sheet, is that you can go in here and look at these. So it was 5/13, close date of 6/28. This defaults to buyer's sale. We're going to leave it on that. This is a property. Property type is going to be resale. It has autofilled all of this information for me. 3402 Pinemont, comes with the city, state, zip, and county. I'm going to go to our next section. Our sale price, $300. And when I put in the sales commission from the percentage, it automatically calculates this number. We're going to keep going. It has autofilled buyer, which is my husband, and then seller. Her name is Brandy Bullock. There we go. And agent detail. Agent A will always autofill your name. Agent role. Again, unless you're on a team, you're going to be an individual agent. If you are on a team, then it will either be buyer specialist, listing specialist, or lead agent. We're going to go with individual agent. Type is sale. And agency, Kelsey's representing us as the buyer. The unit is 1, and you can see that once I put the sales unit in here, the written volume has auto-calculated, so has the gross commission. There is no outside referral. And I'll show you what that looks like in a minute if there was. But if you continue to scroll down, none of this applies. We're going to say split with Market Center. I don't believe Kelsey's capped. And then capped on royalty, yes or no. We're going to go with no, and you can see that these numbers are already pulling, taking out company dollar, taking out royalty. It's going to have the 1099 income. If Kelsey would like to make any donations to any of these nonprofits, she would put that number in there. If not, just put 0, but you do have to put something in that area for it to let you continue, or for it to let you submit, sorry. And then this net agent check is what you should expect to see whenever you get paid. So, next section, co-broker agency. She is at, well, I thought I knew, but let me see. Again on the contract. I know it is Joe, but I cannot remember. Okay, she's with the DOS team. Should have remembered that. Oops. There we go. And it is Joe Braden. Oh, I think that's how you spell her name. Joe Braden, yeah. Okay, so I've put her agency in there, her name in there. There's a couple things I'm going to go back on and show you. But for now, this recruiting tool is exactly what it sounds like if you've spoken to that other agent about Keller Williams or if you think they'd be a good fit for Keller Williams. You can go ahead and answer those questions. What that does is that helps Erica, we pass that information along to her, letting her know this person would be a good fit for Keller. And then she might reach out to them just to make sure that the transaction went well, see if we can help them at all. So that's what that information or that section is for. So if I do next section, loan type, we are doing conventional. Our mortgage company is Keller Mortgage. Mortgage officer name is Mike. And there we go. I'm just curious to see if it has Keller Mortgage in here. When I put that, some of these companies in here will have this information, address, city, state, that will populate when you select it. If it doesn't, that's fine. And no home warranty information. If there was, I would put it in there. Next section, notes. Nothing's really weird about this transaction, so I don't have any notes for Teal. If I did, I would put them there. I did want to show you back up here in this agent details section, if there was a referral, say a 20% referral to somebody, whenever I fill that box out and tab out of it, this would tell me, make sure you fill out the section below for that outside referral. I click OK and I scroll down. Now it has given me this outside referral section. If you have an outside referral, you'll fill this out with the company name, but if you'll notice, there is not an area for an agent. So not a name for an individual of who gave you that referral. That information would then go down in the notes section at the bottom, right here. I would say outside referral goes to Sally Sue, whoever that is, because there's not a space for it up here. We still do need to know who that goes to. That way when we mail that check to them, we can put an agent name on it and they don't have to hunt it down and call us, and then we don't have to look for it, so it just makes it a lot easier. All right, so now that I've gone through all of this, the only thing I did not fill out was that MLS number, and I was going to try to multitask and get that while I was looking, but that didn't happen. Give me just a second, y'all, and I will get that number. Well, I thought I was going to get it. Maybe not. Let me go see. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to see if Kelsey has the MLS listing in her loop. Oh, oops. Nope. That's okay. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone, y'all. Give me just 1 second. I'm sorry. Well, it is not pulling up. You know what? I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, so now that I filled everything out, if I had not filled out that MLS number, I can just show you what that looks like real quick, but it would tell me when I hit submit and submit again, it would let me know that I can't. It would say the MLS number is required. So, just put that in there. Just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to take the time to look up that MLS number, but please do put the accurate MLS number in here, not just a made-up one. I will have Kelsey go back and fix that, but just put your actual MLS number in there. If y'all have questions, again, on any of this information, filling it out, or if you've got a weird transaction that you need a bit more clarification on, totally fine. Get with Emily, and then if she can't answer your question, she'll probably direct you to Teal, or get with Kelsey. Any of us should probably be able to help you with that, but that's just a rundown of how to do a green sheet on a buyer for a buyer's property. So it will change to partially accepted. I know that that's kind of misleading. It does actually mean that you have submitted it and it's just waiting to be accepted on the back end by Teal. So that's what that means. If you do need to go back into it, you always can to edit anything like Kelsey will be doing with this MLS number. But other than that, you should be good. Now you'll just sit back and wait to get paid. All right, thanks guys.